Morning, Park Christian Church. Naomi's asked me to give a testimony today about the Wednesday Night Kids Ministry, and I knew I was going to be out of town, so hopefully this is going to be better than actually having me there live. First, I want to start off saying Naomi does an amazing job with this ministry. Truly blessed to have her spearheading this ministry. You've probably got the quietest person in the room with the biggest heart leading this group. I love our church. Two major reasons I do love our church is we do have a growing youth ministry. And the second is not many pastors will challenge you to be available and involved. Scott does that pretty much on a regular basis. Every time I feel like I'm getting comfortable with something, he'll punch me in the nose on a Sunday morning when I'm sitting in the balcony. This is actually the fourth year I'll be helping with the ministry. I kind of put my toe in the water, so to speak, the first year, helping with donations and things like that. And then the devil kind of stepped in second year when I wanted to get more involved, saying, hey, you got other stuff you need to do on Wednesday nights. That's not important. Your family needs you here, or your kids need you here. And Scott challenged me again that day, so I made it a priority. So for the second and third year, it's became part of my calendar. And my wife actually asked me the other day, when's it starting again for the fourth year? So that being said, now it's a part of my life. We're here in Noah's Park. This is where a lot of the magic happens. I'm a big kid, and sometimes these kids just want to be off the chain, so to speak. They want to run a little bit. They want to be loud. They want to have an opinion. They want to do what they want to do. So we let them pick. Jess and I are kind of the dodgeball directors. Our roles are to keep them safe and to let them have fun, but let them just do what they want to do. So there's many reasons I'm involved with the ministry. First, I feel I'm being led in this direction. I love spending time with the youth. If you want entertainment, ask an 8 or 12-year-old what they're thinking and just sit back and listen. Their perspective on life is genuinely honest and spot on. But mostly I do it for the entertainment because their minds haven't been warped or tainted by the world yet. So it's pure. You're getting honest answers. Another reason I'm doing the Wednesday Night Kids, it started out, I was doing it for my kids. I was doing it for the other kids, but mostly my children's salvation. I felt it was important for them to come. And I felt it was important that one of my roles is for them to know their Lord and Savior, to lead, protect them, but also surround them with positive people. And I seen that in this ministry. Probably the most important reason came after I was involved is that these kids truly do need us. I remember walking away from our first Wednesday Night Kids ministry. My daughter goes, man, Dad, there's some bad kids in that room. And she had just witnessed things she hadn't seen before. She witnessed some bad language from kids of her age or younger, and some confrontations that she was not used to. I used that as a place to redirect her and say, these kids aren't bad kids. They're just lacking positive influences in their life. And I said, whether it's me or you or your brother that is positive for them, this might be the only exposure to God or positive people they have in their life with no obligation. With no obligation, that's key, because teachers are being paid to be around them. Counselors are being paid or part of their job to be around them. Their parents should be obligated to them. We are truly here expecting nothing in return, but for them, without obligation. I work in this community. I see the need daily. Some of the kids don't have our basic necessities, such as food, coats. Sometimes we've talked to them, and the water might be turned off and they haven't been able to bathe. So these kids have struggles that we would not wish for anyone. Some are possibly abused, whether it be physical or emotional. The cool thing about this ministry is I've seen it explode. Last year, it exploded beyond my thoughts and expectations. I expect it to be equally successful this year. Last year we increased in numbers, but also increased in the number of volunteers. We had special groups for older girls, which we've never had. We had the worship team come in and lead music, which was a huge shot in the arm for this program, with Ben and the worship team and Danielle and Scott and everybody that stepped in to help us. And it was a huge hit. Now don't get me wrong, it did not rival Jess and I's dodgeball dome. It's a close second, but me and Jess are pretty awesome in the dodgeball dome. So the numbers are hard for us to imagine sometimes. Last year, we were restructuring schedules and groups. And this year, I guarantee the devil's going to throw several challenges at us this year. So if it's on your heart this morning to donate to this ministry, however it might be, with money or time or just whatever's on your heart, we would welcome it. But also, believe me, these kids really do appreciate it. Thanks. Have a great